Hi, I'm Laurence from My Passion, and you're watching the Kerrang podcast. Bow.
Hello and welcome to the Kerrang podcast. Here I'm with Laurence René of My Passion. Here we are backstage at Newcastle Academy. You've just come off stage. I'm gladly wearing one of your sort of show towels.
Lovely. You're going to sell it later on eBay?
Yeah. It smells of cinnamon and some sort of protein shake.
Really?
Yeah.
Might be mine, it might be.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Yeah,
It smell good. We're a good smelling band now, I think.
Yeah.
If there was sort of a poll, I think we'd rate quite highly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So you've been on the Black Veil Brides tour for a few days.
Yeah.
How have the shows been?
Amazing, really good. I think it's a perfect tour for us. Because I guess they're like weirdos from America and we're weirdos from the UK, so it kind of comes together.
Cool.
It's great. We got Yashin on the tour as well,
Yeah.
and they're getting everyone's just getting a great reaction. It's like it's the perfect tour you want to be on.
Yeah.
You want to get on with each other, and you want a crowd that's really responsive.
Yeah.
And we've been getting that night after night. It's been really exciting. Big crowds, sell-out shows. There's obviously a lot of sort of hype around Black Veil Brides and a lot of interest in them, and it's great to be playing to all these new people coming through. And a lot of our old fans are at the shows as well. And but definitely about winning over these new people that are coming out, and people who might have heard of us or not really know much about My Passion, and giving them a good kick in, and
good reactions. Right?
Yeah, amazing.
Are the towels
Buzzing.
as fluffy as this at every venue, or is Newcastle an exception?
Newcastle's quite clean.
Yeah. But the
Kids-
city
the kids are
itself, or
clean.
the towel?
Yeah, the
Speak
towel.
carefully, by the way.
No, probably most of the dirt's from us.
It feels like wearing a lamb around my shoulders.
Is it?
Yeah, but a lamb who's been rolled around in protein shake and gig sweat. But that's fine. So the tour's going to continue for a few more shows. Then Black Veil Brides are going to go into Europe and come back, and by then you'll rejoin them on the 28th, I think, or the 29th.
Yep.
So you've got a few more
right.
shows. Then you're back out on the road with
It
Medina
finishes
Lake.
on the the 29th or 30th.
Yeah.
It's all a bit of a blur, but and then we're straight out to Europe with Medina Lake.
Mm-hmm.
So I think those guys seem lovely, and to get out to Europe again, see some of our old friends that we made when we last went out there, because it's been a while since we've been able to get out to Europe. So getting back's really important for us. It's a great opportunity, and obviously again new people, new faces.
Yeah.
And we love an adventure, so Europe's always exciting for us.
I mean, how many times have you been out to Europe?
I think the first time was when Kilhanna took us out when we were that big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now we're this big.
When your muscles are this big.
Yeah, but not fully developed, But yeah, now Medina Lake tour is going to be amazing. So we're really excited. It's just that the autumn's worked out perfectly for us. So it's exactly like the point of our career where we need to be out there winning over these people who need to come and join the future.
Excellent. In the midst of this, all this touring activity, you've got Lily White Lies out. It's going to be online as a video in about 2 weeks' time. Could you tell us a bit about the concept behind it? Because it's a bit weird, and it involves masks.
Everything we do is weird. Yeah, masks. You made it sound like some kind of weird fetish video there.
It's not for me to say. I'm not saying it is.
I think with a fetish, it's all about kind of what appeals to you. So anything could be a fetish, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think you've just let out one of your secrets. So, apart from the lamb, the lamb,
Yeah.
No, so we came up with a few ideas for Lily White Lies.
Yeah.
We got like masks involved in this tour. We got big banners with ominous masks looking out over the crowd. And we're also selling like our own masks on the merchandise and the My Passion logo.
When you've thrown the mask you've been wearing out into the crowd, do you get it back to sign more nights?
It always pops up, and like someone's like, "Oh, this is the one you're wearing." So I always like give them a special message on there so they can remember the night. To
eBay.
Yeah. Hopefully on the wall for a little bit, for a few years. So,
This is quite wet, actually. Sorry.
Who's doing more harm than good?
Yeah.
But the Lily White Lies video, I think people are going to really enjoy it. It's kind of it's like a little mini epic video on a budget. We get to act in it,
cool.
Which we love. Love a bit of acting.
What experiences did you draw upon to kind of, carry out?
To get in the role,
Yeah. Did you go into the sort of method school of acting? Or?
No, I watched a few films, a few apocalyptic films. Imagined the end of the world. And and then popped a few masks on.
Nice.
No, there's a few sort of hidden things within it, and I kind of play the stranger who is of a different realm, and comes in, and the white mask people don't take kindly to me arriving, and I'm looking for a girl, in which when I find her, she has become one of the masked people. So,
right.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, really good.
What happens to the masked people once they become a masked person?
They get destroyed.
All right.
By me, I got to do destroying, so that was good.
So you are a kind of modern day Terminator.
I do kind of model myself on Arnie, definitely. Yeah, a little bit smaller.
Hardly.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We were just sort of, it's great when you get to do a video because you get to invite all your friends down. My dad starred as the barman in the video as well. It wasn't, we didn't get Jared Leto and Brad Pitt down for it, so we pulled in a few favours from the family, and so. It works out well. It's good. My dad should have been an actor. He should be in Hollywood, definitely.
Yeah. Well, maybe a director will, spot him in this video.
Yeah, I think Spielberg will pick up on it for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, how long does a video like this take to make?
We just did it in a day. Yeah.
Very early start.
Yeah. It was a long day. Yeah. I love it when you see a video and you imagine all the kind of the glamorous side of it, but really there's a lot of waiting around, and
How much coffee and tea was drunk by the band?
There was a lot of coffee, a lot of smoking, and a lot of waiting around. But then when the action came, it was brilliant. It was great. Throwing tables around and everything. We're in our element. So,
cool.
And all funny kind of neon drinks, and John had to eat some porridge that was kind of looked like sick.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to that.
Yeah, I think people are going to enjoy watching that.
That's cool. That's fantastic. So you've been wearing a sort of black and white look on this tour.
Yeah.
Before you.
It's quite a change for me, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you had a kind
really.
You've had your hair dyed in the white paint on the face.
Yeah.
Will you be changing this for the Medina dates?
I think we're rolling with what we're looking like now into Medina Lake tour. We're kind of stepping some way forward towards where we're going for the next album. But also touring with Black Veil Brides, they wear a lot of leather, and they're quite sort of goffed up, and dark hair. And being in My Passion, we always want to be a contrast to what's happening. And when you're touring so closely with someone, we just want to do something different. So we got quite a lot of colour going on. Obviously, my colour stretches to get white knee pads, white Dr. Martens. Get some of them in there.
I could never do that. I would probably pull a hamstring.
And white forehead paint. So it's just like, and the other boys got different colours that they wear, and it sort of comes together as a unit on stage. I think a bit of colour's quite good for My Passion. I think it works.
I mean, I think the moment you walked out on stage in black and white, you subconsciously won the crowd over before you'd even played a note.
Yeah, especially for Newcastle.
Yeah.
I mean, I left my tartan suit back up in Glasgow because we might pick that up next time.
That's
so
cool.
and then Manchester tomorrow. So
it's come on looking like Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, I might go for that hair implant look. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not sure I got the cash to go for it, but I could do.
You'll be fine. So we're going to catch up with you on the Medina Lake tour.
Brilliant.
Enjoy the rest of the Black Veil Brides dates, and well done for wearing black and white. The best colours in the world.
We love Geordies.
Yes, me too.